remind me of interchange that someone had with Suzuki Roshi. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. They can't hear me. Okay. I started studying with him in 1967. And I had no idea my great good fortune. He was a great being, a great master. And in the Buddhist tradition, unlike the Christian tradition where you're taught that you have inherent original sin, that you're flawed, and you need to be saved, in Buddhism, you're inherently pure. There's nothing wrong with you. You still need to be saved, but you need to be saved from your own thinking. Because it's our thinking mind that keeps distracting us from the fact that we're already pure. So someone asked him once, Roshi, what do you think when you see us? Like when you see us come in the meditation hall and we're all sitting there meditating, that he said, what do you think? And he said, I think you're all Buddhas. And then you open your mouth. So far you're all Buddhists. I'm the only one opening my mouth. Oh, those are cameras, not the sun. Wonderful. So we have an hour and a half, and if you could leave here free of something, what would it be? Who wants to take advantage of this limited offer? Shame. Okay. Anybody else? Self-criticism. Okay. That comes from shame.
Worry and anxiety about the future.
Oh, good. Okay. Also from shame.
Confusion.
Good. More shame.
Thought so.
I'm glad, because you know, God forbid it should be something other than shame, what would I do? Yes?
My thoughts that are really not me.
Okay. Shame. This, yeah.
Fear.
Fear, okay, more shame.
Being fearful.
Being faithful to
Fearful,
what?
fearful.
Fearful, fearful. How about being faithful?
Yeah, that
Both.
That
both
traps
shame.
me too. Yeah.
Okay.
The belief that I have to limit myself in some way.
Okay. More shame.
Depression.
Depression, okay. Shame. Yes.
Fear of abandonment.
Fear of abandonment. Shame. Okay, I think we know what we're going to talk about. Oh, man. I was almost going to itch my ear. So, let's say that represents pure being, wholeness. It's, you know, it has no boundaries, so this already is inaccurate, okay? But you got to represent it somehow. So think of an unharmed little child, unself-conscious. That's probably one of the most useful terms is unself-conscious. When you're not self-conscious, pure being functions in an uninhibited way. And it's always appropriate and perfect because it's non-dual. You know, there is only one being. We all are manifestations of one being. When we're not disrupting the movement of the energy of being with self-conscious thinking, then it's automatically beneficial for everyone because it's non-dual. There's no separation. It's the self-conscious thinking, which is hypnosis. When I learned when I started getting interested in hypnosis, I'd already been meditating and studying Buddhism for about 15 years, and I took a hypnosis course, an NLP course, and I went, oh, this is just little bits and pieces of Buddha Dharma. So I can use this. I can use this as a front. So I'm a hypnotherapist, but what makes my approach to hypnotherapy unique is that, as far as I'm concerned, we're in hypnosis all the time. Thinking, thought by thought, is a hypnotic suggestion when it's self-conscious. Like if you're thinking tomatoes, broccoli, steak, salt, that's fine. That's functional thinking. Self-conscious thinking is when there's a I, me, my in it. I got to remember to do this. That inhibits your ability to remember to do it. Okay? And the reason is not moralistic. Again, going right along with original sin is this heavy dose of a moralistic orientation. And, you know, good and bad, right and wrong. And so we have a filter, we might not even realize it. We have a very strong moralistic filter. So when I'm talking about self-consciousness, it's not bad. It's not moralistically bad or wrong. It's just dysfunctional. All phenomenal reality is activity. Everything is activity. Not just me waving my hands, but this is activity. We think I have a body. That's a hypnotic trance. You don't have a body. There is no body. There's like 130 trillion individual cells in this amazing communal, cooperative dynamic, creating the appearance of a body. But there is no singular body, right? Right? So we are always very profoundly hypnotized to hallucinate objects and when there really are no objects. That's, you know, at a certain level, there's no problem with that. It's fine to think of a chair as a chair and a pen as a pen. Where it becomes a problem is in interpersonal relationships. Because there is only activity, and activity is always current. It's always fresh, like Ia said, brand new in every moment. But to the degree that you're holding on, you're hypnotized by an idea of who you are, you're not staying current with your own life. And to the degree that you're holding on to some idea about what someone else is, you're not staying current with their life. And you're not staying current with how you're actually in relationship.